come up off the ground.
Most of the times I forget that I'm a double amputee. My legs are gone, they're not growing back, but I'm healthy.
Get your fingers in between each toe. Mine are all sealed together, it doesn't really work.
My name is Dan Nevins. I'm a wounded warrior, a yoga teacher, and professional speaker. I was in the United States Army for 15 years. Well, my role in combat was I was a squad leader. Iraq there were incidents and explosions and IED attacks constantly. We got some intelligence that some of the insurgency was leaving Fallujah to come to our area of operations. I remember everything about that day. It was pitch black outside. We're bouncing carefully down this pitiful road in silence and darkness. And my head was bowed in prayer like it was before every mission. And I remember being in that prayer and then boom. The silence was destroyed by the deafening blast that sent my 18,000-pound vehicle in the air in a ball of fire. When I reached up for my legs that were still up and inside the vehicle, that's when I felt it, the unmistakable arterial blood spurt with every beat of my heart. And I realized that my femoral artery was severed in the blast. And then I just screamed out for a medic. The whole team was right there, putting themselves in harm's way to remove my legs from that truck that was starting to catch fire. Wounded Warrior Project was at my bedside every day, making sure that I had what I needed and making sure that there were opportunities for me to prove that my disability didn't define me, but that I got to define what the rest of my life was going to be like. Since then, I was snowboarding, wakeboarding, rock climbing, outrigger canoeing, you name it. I got to go skydiving, climb Mount Kilimanjaro with 2 other warriors from different wars. I remember 3 guys standing on the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest freestanding mountain in the world, with one 63-year-old leg between us.
And then twist to the left, right elbow, left knee. And then back to center and switch sides. We just led the first class of Warrior Spirit Retreat, a 2-hour power yoga class with 12 wounded warriors from all over the country. Hey, smile. Being a yoga teacher is the most important work I've ever done. I teach yoga to help heal the invisible wounds of war, but the reality is that all of us are living with the invisible wounds of some war. No one is without suffering. This year, Wounded Warrior Project had their inaugural 5K event, the Carry Forward, and it was happening on November 10th here in Jacksonville, and that's the anniversary. It's my Alive Day. 14 years ago that day, I nearly lost my life. So I called all my guys. They showed up, and then invite them to my home and meet my children. I wouldn't trade who I am now and what I've learned for any amount of money or any amount of healing or any amount of alternate timeline where this wouldn't have happened to me. It was horrible, and it was painful, and it was worth it.